What's up guys, GoodeZilla back again. In this video we're going to be installing a Pontiac GTO alternator in my R32 Skyline GTR. It's pretty much a plug and play kit, I guess. As you'll see in this video how to do it, there's only like one little modification you have to do, but we'll get to that. As far as making the actual alternator fit, I used a Clockwork Customs adapter bracket, and I used a Platinum Racing Products alternator bracket. You don't need it, but it looks way nicer than the stock one. Actually, by the way, Platinum Racing Products USA has hooked us up, and if you use the code GoodeZilla on their website, you get 10% off. This video is not sponsored by them. They're just doing us a favor. So, you know, trying to get their brand out there. So, yeah, it helps us out. So that's cool. So they sell like a whole kit that you can buy, or you can buy the individual pieces. So I went ahead and got the alternator bracket just because it looks a lot nicer. And then the Clockwork Customs comes in a silver or a black, I believe. I bought mine a while ago, so it's actually the silver one. It still looks really nice, but anyway, let's get into actually how to install this thing, and we'll go there. Alright guys, so what I got here is basically a upgrade for the stock alternator in an R32 Skyline. This is a GM style alternator for a 5.7 liter from a 2004 GTO. I'll have a link in the description below. It'll be to like an Amazon link, so if you guys want to purchase this, you know, it helps me out if you use my Amazon link. You know, you just click on it, and then anything you buy from Amazon after you click on my link, it has me as the referral, so it gives me a little kickback. So if you want to help, I appreciate it. Anyway, so this alternator was from Amazon, from, I think it was like something electric, I don't know, DB electric or something like that. I don't see it. But anyway, I've got that, and then I purchased the kit to install it. So Platinum Racing Products USA hooked me up with the black. It's pretty nice. I don't know. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, wrong way. I don't know if it's hard to see that, but it's got laser inscription there. There we go. Pretty cool. Very nice piece. It comes with the new bolts that you need. And then the bracket, basically. This is from Clockwork Customs. Platinum Racing Products USA sells all of this stuff. You could buy it as a kit, or you could buy it individually. And actually, they have hooked you guys up. If you buy anything from PlatinumRacingProductsUSA.com, you can use the code GoodeZilla and get 10% off of whatever you buy. So I'll have that information in the description below as well. But anyway, basically we just need to replace the pulley that is on this alternator with the one from the kit. And to do that, you need a 24mm socket, and I'm going to be using impact gun, so hopefully this battery is charged enough to do so. Jeez, go on there. There we go. So let's see. There we go. That was pretty easy. So it just slides right off. And then we put the new one on. Come on now. Tight fit. Alright, so this pulley seems to be a little smaller than this one, so I'm going to just use a wood block and a hammer to try and get it on there. There we go. That should work. Okay. All right. So now we're ready to go for that. So this alternator has the same plugs as the stock one. So that should not be a problem at all. It'll just plug right in using the stock harness, and then, you know, your ground or whatever this is goes here. Not your ground, your power wire. And then this alternator comes with like a little bag that has like a little screw for the ground wire. So anyway. Let's install this thing. Alright guys, so currently the head is off my engine, as you can know why in the previous video. But anyway, we're going to need to get this bracket off, because this is the one that we're replacing with the Platinum Racing Products bracket. So first things first, we need to get this belt off. In order to do that, we can loosen up the tensioner here and then try to get this belt off. We're going to need to take this pulley off so that we can get these bolts out and then put the new ones in. So you'll need 10mm for these on the water pump pulley. These are 14mm for the water pump, and then these are 12mm for the tensioner. And I forgot that there's a big bolt that goes through down towards the bottom that we're going to have to get to, which we'll probably have to do that first, just because this thing is not going to pivot very easily with that bolt still in. And also we need to undo the electrical connections back here. Always disconnect your battery first, by the way. Okay, so the nut and washer off the power wire here. So that's disconnected now. I know it's not a very good angle, so sorry about that. It's pretty much the best I could do with the lighting and stuff. So the nut on the back side Oh, this big old long thing. Oh, I could probably just keep wiggling it and it'll eventually work its way off. Okay, so there's the stock alternator. Alright, so with this kit, it has this adapter here, and it comes with some hardware here. It's got one nut, a bunch of washers, a little small screw, and then 2 bolts, a short one and a long one. So right away, one difference that I see is the way that this is going to connect on the lower point to the block. This is the stock one, and it had this spacer that like sat in there like this to take up any kind of space from where the block sticks out and has a hole for you to put this in. Whereas this one kind of has it already built into it, this piece right here. So that's cool. This bracket, the holes are threaded. So it looks like the shorter bolt, you know, has a lock washer and a regular washer, goes through and threads to this bracket right here. And we'll tighten it up, you know, all the way once we get it onto this bracket right here. So I believe this long bolt is the same, you know, lock washer and washer, and then goes through the block, and this has a like a nut that'll bite the back of the block or whatever. Or not. So I believe we're supposed to reuse the hardware from the bracket, stock bracket, so not these, but these pieces. All right, so it's gonna look like this when it's all said and done. So that's sweet. All right. Have to figure out what this is for. Maybe this is yep, there we go. It's for the power connection, just an extra one in case, I guess, your alternator doesn't supply one. This one's got like a nut that has like a built-in loose washer on it. But this one looks a little more high quality, so I'll probably use this one. So, all right, let's go install this thing. It's really hard doing this with the camera right here because I usually stand like right where the camera is, but I want you guys to try and get a good angle. But let's see if I can't move the camera. So this terminated plug right here, the hole is too small. Right here. And this stud is too big. Oh. So I'm sure that that was probably known, but I didn't know that, so yeah. Gotta figure that out. Nope, still not big enough. Next size up. Alright, next size up. I knew it. Ripped it right off. That might actually still work. Yeah, I could always re-terminate, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Okay, it's on there.
What you doing?
Working on my car.
I asked Molly where you were, and she said, why? I said, I want to know what you're doing. Are you making a video?
Uh-huh. Alright, I finally got the harness connected to the alternator. All the plugs plugged in, the ground, all that. So now we will put the bracket on. And this is a hex head 8 size. As you can see here, the water pump, the M6 bolts are that. These are M8, so between 12 and 15 foot-pounds of torque. Alright, so I've got it set to 14 foot-pounds. Alright. I'm not actually going to put everything back on because I need to take off my crank pulley, my fluid damper, because I need to redo my timing belt. So I need to get that off. So I'm not really going to hook it all back up right now. But try and that pulley on. So it looks like it lines up pretty well. Alright, so there we go. Pretty sweet. Take the camera off of this tripod and get some better angles. There you go. It is installed and looking sweet. I'm glad it says the Platinum Racing products right on top there. That's pretty cool. It will be displayed. Maybe. I think my intake manifold might cover it, but anyway. Alright, so we got a GTO 140 amp alternator that came with some paperwork that said it tested at 170 amps instead of 140 amps, but that's cool. Then we got the Clockwork Customs bracket to make it work, and the Platinum Racing Products alternator bracket. So, looking good. Well guys, thanks for watching. Next video should be more work on actually getting the engine back together, putting the head on and stuff. I'll show you how to clearance the cams, you know, have to do the shims, how to check for that and all. And yeah, like I said, go in the description below, and if you need any of the stuff that I used in this video, all the links are in the description, so check them out. It helps me out if you use my links, so if you're gonna buy it anyway, hey, I appreciate it. But yeah guys, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you next time. See ya.